This is Adrienne Moore, and this week I received a question, which is what could a state representative do to address our childcare crisis in North Central Washington? I was a young mom myself, and access to childcare meant that I could stay in school, that I could go to jobs that I loved, and jobs that I needed to pay the bills. I worked with families for years in our region who couldn't find or afford high-quality childcare for their children. And so I helped open a childcare center for low-income families in our community. Childcare centers across our district often operate at a deficit, and many families cannot afford the skyrocketing cost of tuition. So what can a state representative do? We can address outdated regulations so that more facilities can be opened in rural areas like ours. We can pay childcare workers a living wage so that they can afford to stay in the jobs that they love. We could provide tax incentives to employers so that they could provide childcare benefits to their employees. And finally, we could fund state benefits for childcare so that more facilities can afford to accept low-income families. This is a solvable issue, but it takes leadership that understands that investing in early childhood education is not only sound fiscal policy, but it's how we're going to build a recovery for all of us. I'm Adrienne Moore, and I'm running to represent North Central Washington's 12th Legislative District in the Washington State House.